Hello there, friend. Welcome to Start Early today. We will be reading a couple of quotes from Thich Nhat Hanh's book, The Zen Calligraphy of Thich Nhat Hanh. This moment is full of wonders. I love this book because I just love powerful phrases that really instantly, immediately impacts the way we think, and it nudges us into a wider perspective. It pushes us into the greater truths of life, which is very much needed whenever we are all entangled in the nitty-gritty of daily life. So I'm looking forward in sharing, and let's get to it. Peace in myself, peace in the world. So this is a reminder for us to be at peace with ourselves, to love ourselves and forgive ourselves. Sometimes we get caught up on the external world and in our day-to-day demands, the demands of ourselves and our loved ones, that we tend to forget to act in grace and act in an inspired way, to truly go back to the core and the matter of things. That all happens for a reason, and we are just playing a small part in all of this, and that we are all trying our best. And it is ideal for us to have this sense of centeredness before we engage ourselves in every segment or in each and every offering, that maybe carry on with compassion, maybe carry on with understanding that the peacefulness within oneself is of utmost importance other than anything, compared to any other ideal circumstance that is outside of ourselves. Peace within oneself is our main focus. So may you have peace within yourself, and the result of that is peace within your world and peace in your outer world. No matter how contradicting it may seem, that contrast is happening outside of you, that war is happening right before your eyes, may it be the sign for us to look within, and what war within ourselves are happening without our awareness. So look within ourselves where we are being held hostage, or where we are being enslaved by. And these are just distorted patterns and distorted beliefs that went unconscious, that we have gone comfortable and used to because of habit and repetition. And we can always take a step back and look at this from a bird's eye view, or from the Buddha's point of view. Thich Nhat Hanh left the physical world to be with you. He is now embodied in each and every step that you take. Peace is every step. There's peace in each and every breath. Be at one with the greater happening of the universe, that it is all happening with or without our preferences or without our opinion. we can set them aside, all these preferences, likes and dislikes and judgments and criticisms and aggrandizement. Sometimes we lean too much on the belief of happiness outside of ourselves that we lose our center. Your centeredness is the most important thing, your unconditionality, that everything around you cannot nor have the power to affect how you feel inside. So take that peaceful step, knowing in full faith and confidence that everything happens for a reason and that we are being guided by our higher selves. Remember, we talked about our higher selves on top of the mountain, that it sees all the directions and it whispers and it nudges you to the right one. And us living in the 3D world, us living in our conscious intellectual minds, acting as our persona, performing and living as humans, we can only see in a very limited scope. But we do not only have our head brain, we also have our gut brain and our feelings and our intuition. Intuition meaning to be taught from within. So listen within. Your higher self is always with you. Your higher self discerns what is best for the highest of all, not only for the comfort or sensual pleasures and gain of the small self, but it is more concerned of the growth of the whole of humanity, the whole of earth, the whole of the animals, and your gradual becoming, your journey. Your journey is of one of importance. So tune into that. Your hero's journey. You're here to do some great things, but it will lay dormant if we do not wake up to that call. What is that which is in you that is needed to be expressed? What is the gap between your future self and your present self? And how are you to close that gap? It can be done mindfully and consciously and be crossed, be trekked in a fun manner too. For life is made by God through a celebration, through rejoicing in exploring, and through curiosity and through trying out new things. We get to cultivate this aliveness that was once there when we were young, and to discover new places, to try out new practices, to connect to different versions of yourself. That's a very good practice as well, to see each and everybody as a version of you. All humans are just one human. We all came from one source that divided itself into different types and arrays of consciousnesses. And each one is going through a purification of learning. And you are the master creator. You are the director and singer of your own life. You're the CEO of your days. How are you to manage it? We're all given a certain amount of time each and every day. So there's no limit to what you can be, do, or become. There's no limit to what you can be, do, or have, rather. Be and become being the same. So be the best that you can be. What does that look like for you, my friend? An invitation to imagine. So we'll do a last one from the section Looking Deeply. Be still and know. What a perfect phrase. Know that when we sit in solitude, in quietude, and in tranquility, nothing is not known. That everything is known when you relax all of your limbs, relax all of your muscles. That there is no danger, there's no tension. We get to tap into the healing parts of ourselves and go to Satchitananda or moksha, We can go to nirvana, the heavenly gates. It is within you. Just sit and know the moment you wake into consciousness, allot time for sitting and be mindful of your sensualities. Turn the senses within. Be mindful of places in your body that there is no pain. Acknowledge the pain if there is, and watch your feelings around it. Sometimes it's just a feeling that makes things worse. But all is just sensation, just like islands that you can navigate through just by intending. Bring attention to the toes, bring attention to the heels, your bones, your spine, your nervous system, your digestive system, and just bring forth flow and naturalness. Faith and trust that the whole thing is doing itself without you. And you can be in it as an offering. You can offer up your presence only if you wish to, but it's definitely not required. We oftenly mistaken participating in life as a gruesome duty, but you can stop and know that you are already supported, that you are already complete, that you can cut out the search. And in this state of non-thinking, you're open to eternity. You are open to everything that could be. You're open to a version of yourself that has yet to be. You're open to the love that is yet to be received because you have taken yourself out of your way. Isn't that a wonderful thing, my friend? Get out of your own way and receive the truth of that which is now. And it can be summarized in one word: love. Namaste.